In this presentation, we're going to learn how to reconstruct an Android application by pasting just a few files into the proper positions in a Hello World project. We will start by making the Hello World project. So in Android Studio, go to File, New Project. From the phone and tablet templates, we're going to choose an empty activity, and then we're going to click on the Next button. I changed the name of this project. I called it Hello Stranger 2. That also automatically updated my package name and my save location. And then I clicked the button Finish at the bottom. I have already a project called Hello Stranger. And then I'm using this project I'm making now, Hello Stranger 2, to take just the two most important files from my original project and use them to construct a new project. That is my goal here. So my first goal is to make Hello Stranger 2 a functioning Hello World app. And to do that, I have to update the gradle. So the gradle had 31s in these three locations indicated by the red arrows. I changed them to 30s. Then I resynced the gradle, and then I had at that stage a working Hello World app called Hello Stranger 2. Here we see the Android virtual device, the AVD, showing me the Hello Stranger 2 app, and it is a Hello World program. It just displays the word Hello World. So we see that we now have a functioning Hello World project that we will adapt to become a different project. Here we're looking at the properties of the Hello Stranger 2 folder that Android Studio just made for us. We see that it is like 42 to 43 megabytes in size and that it contains 722 files. So it's created a lot of files, it takes up a lot of space, and if we want to sort of move things around, if you wanted to submit homework or lab to me or ask me a question, then these files are sort of too big for us to be sending around. So it's important for us to know how to send just the important files and to be able to reconstruct a project from the important files. So we're going to see that the most important files that we're going to need are the MainActivity.kt for Kotlin and the interface, which is an XML file, activity_main XML. So this is a simple project with just sort of one simple activity, one basic little interface, and some code for it. And so those are the two files that really have our main work in them, and then everything can be constructed from that. Our new project that we're making is Hello Stranger 2, but the one that I made previous is Hello Stranger, and I've just pulled out those two important files, MainActivity.kt and activity_main.xml, and I sort of put them originally in a zip file. That zip file is available at the URL seen at the bottom of the slide, and then I have extracted those files from that zip file, and they're sitting there in a folder, and then I'm going to next copy them into the right places within the Hello Stranger 2 project we have open in Android Studio. That's what's coming next. So I'm going to copy the activity_main.xml, the layout, first. And so I need to find that within Android Studio. So in Android Studio, you go to the left-hand side, you're going to find the folder called Res, for resources, then you are going to find the folder for layout, and then in there you will see the file activity_main.xml. You're going to click on that. That's probably going to come up in design view, so you see that white and turquoise sort of rectangles there, sort of representing your phone, and then we want to see it in code. We want to actually see the XML code. So over on the upper right, we click on the code tab, so you can see the design, you can see the code, or you can see a split. You can see sort of two panels with them side by side, but I'm going to switch over to all code by clicking on the code tab. So again, we have in Android Studio Hello Stranger 2, our new project, and we are copying things over from Hello Stranger And so Hello Stranger had two files. I am opening up the XML, the activity underscore main.xml file. I'm opening it up in Notepad++. That is the old project I had. I am going to copy all of that XML code and paste it over. And then I can use my shortcuts, Ctrl+A for highlighting it all, Ctrl+C for copying it all, and then ultimately over in Android Studio, a Ctrl+V to paste it all. Now it's time to work on the Kotlin file. So first I have to, in Android Studio, find my Kotlin file. So on the upper left, I'm going to expand the folder that says Java, then the subfolder, the sort of, in this case, the top subfolder. So the others two say Android test and test. I want the one that doesn't say test. And then in there, there's going to be this main activity file. I'm going to click on that, and that's going to open. You see that on the right, the MainActivity.kt and its contents opened. So I opened MainActivity.kt from the original project, and I am going to copy that over into what is in Android Studio. But I want to be careful about one thing here, is that the old project was called Hello Stranger, and that named what we call its package, and the new project was called Hello Stranger 2. And so these two projects have different packages, and if we sort of blindly copy and get the package of the new project wrong, then it's going to be a very confused project. So I'm going to, in the original MainActivity.kt, I'm going to copy everything except the package. So that's indicated by that little red arrow there. I'm not going to copy the package, but everything else. So I'm not using like a Ctrl+A this time. I sort of highlighted everything but the package. Copy that, and then I'm going to paste it over into Android Studio and paste over everything except the package and leave the package in Android Studio as it was, Hello Stranger 2. So copy everything but the packages. So this just shows the result of that copying. So everything's the same below the package. The package line is different, and then everything below that line is the same in the main activity in Android Studio and the main activity that is opened up in Notepad++. Android Studio will usually indicate an error in red. So if this copying resulted in any errors, we would see some red. So we can look for the red in any XML file. We can look for it in the KT file. Now, sometimes the copying of just one file will cause red, and that might be fixed by copying the second file because those files are going to be related. But if you copied both files and you have some red, then you have some errors to track down. When I did it as I've just done, I had no errors. We have now taken the two files of Hello Stranger and brought them into the Hello Stranger 2 project and sort of reconstructed it from just those two essential files. So there were 722 files we saw. We just took two of them and reconstructed the project from it. So now we have something that is portable, that we can sort of pass around, submit in homeworks and labs and so on, and yet it has the essential things from which you can construct a project.